All right, I got a beautiful ribeye here from my local meat market. Um, this place, I recently found it. I've only lived in Fort Pierce for a year, so I finally found this place. Look at this ribeye. What? Look at the marbling. Isn't that fantastic? So today, I'm going to grill this steak the way that is most recommended by chefs and whoever you ask. We're going to salt it on both sides. It's morning. We're going to salt it, place it in the refrigerator uncovered, and let it sit till this afternoon. Then we will season with only black pepper and sear it over a hot flame. Now I tell you, this kind of goes against my instincts, but this is what they say is the best way to grill a steak. So we are going to find out. Believe me, I want to do a whole lot more to it, but I'm not going to. That's what we're going to do. All right, so we want to bring our steak out about an hour before putting it on the grill. Let it come to room temperature. Again, let's take a moment to admire that beautiful marbling. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. So we're going to go ahead and just season with a little bit of pepper on one side here for the moment. Maybe in about a half an hour, we'll flip this over and do the other side. Got plenty of time. No rush. All right, guys, we're going to get started with our side here. We're going to make potato wedge casserole. First thing, we're going to put our bacon here in the oven, get it crisped up, utilize that bacon grease to fry up these potato wedges. Make sure you soak your wedges or your potatoes in any capacity that you're going to cook them. Make sure you soak them in water for a little while. Put them in the fridge. You can leave them out on the counter if you want for up to 2 hours. Beyond that, they're going to start to collect bacteria. So if you guys soak them for more than 2 hours, make sure you get them in the fridge. Okay, so the bacon is crisp. I'll go ahead and place it in my napkins here. It's about 4 single napkins doubled over. Just place them here, let them cool. No rush on that, got time. No need to hurry on that. So I saved a good amount of my bacon grease there. Put some in my pot for my potatoes. We'll move on to the next step. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes to my pot. Done strained them. Got a little bit of bacon grease in there. And at any time that I feel like I may need to add a little bit more, I always can. We'll just go ahead and add a little more. Just to get it, get it started off in the right direction, I don't think it's going to hurt. Do you? Do you think it's going to hurt? We're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of salt. Fresh ground salt. A little bit of pepper. Cover. You just allow us to cook and we'll stir as needed. As far as our bacon goes, you could just kind of break it a little bit like this here if you want. It's gonna break up a whole lot more once it's cool. Which I guess you can do it any way you like. This is just the way I like to do it. I like to break it up a little bit like this here. And ultimately it end up in the middle of this napkin and get just crumbled all to pieces. All right, while those potatoes are beginning to cook, we're going to go ahead and add the potato's best friend, a couple handfuls of some onion. Oh, don't we love some onion? Get that on in there, let it get all acquainted. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these potatoes and onions off, and I'm going to put them in my casserole dish here that I've already greased with my Chosen Foods avocado oil spray. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Spread it around and see if I can get it in this oven here and begin to get some crisp on it before I add the rest of the toppings. So go let that cool for a minute while the oven preheats to 350 degrees. All right, guys, so we got our potato wedges out of the oven. They've been in there for about 25-30 minutes. We've added 4 ounces of sour cream and cream cheese, about 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, black pepper, and paprika. We're going to go ahead and mix this on up. Mix this on up. This is going to be our base. Smells amazing, actually. One flung down on the floor. Go ahead and mix this on up. Smells absolutely amazing. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of milk. This wasn't anticipated. However, I want this mixture to be a little thinner, so I'm going to add a little bit of milk to it. A little creamier. Give that a good mix around. All right. Get it all back into its place. The way this smells right now, it cannot go wrong. There's no way. This smells absolutely fantastic. All right. I believe we got that pretty good. We're gonna go ahead, add our shredded cheese, about 1 solo cup's worth. Spread that around. Actually, I might add a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and add our crisp bacon. Put that in the oven. Not gonna lie, this is always nerve-wracking. You know, it's easy to fuck up a steak. It's so easy. Many parts of the video I cut for time. This one, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I can't cut for time. This is important. Close attention. Very close. See the flame touching? Pay very close attention. It doesn't matter how many steaks you cook, you can fuck up at any moment. Alright, here is our ribeye. Gonna go ahead and cut this little piece off here that just wants to separate anyhow. It doesn't want to be a part of that anymore. We're gonna go ahead and cut this up. This is gonna be what we eat tonight. The rest of this we're going to go ahead and cut up and just put in our storage container. That'll be left for breakfast or whatever is seen fit. Alright, we'll go ahead and add our side here. Looks really good. Smells really good. You guys have no idea. Smells so good. And here it is. Beautiful disaster.